Good morning, good afternoon or good evening as the case may be. What we're going to talk about today is neck training because I think it's important. The first exercise that I'm going to show you is a very simple one, and I'll turn to the side to show you it. And basically what it is you're going to fix your eye on a point in front of you, and all you're going to do, bring your head back and go forward. Bring it back and go forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And where we're going to feel it is in the back of their neck. Okay? The next exercise that we want to do is basically looking up and looking down. So we'll show you it from the front. What you want to do is think about you've got a bolt going through your neck this way. And what I'll do is, so it's look up to the ceiling and look down. But what we've got to do, touch our chin on our chest here. Okay, so that's stretching out the back of the neck. And when we go up, we're stretching out the front of the neck and contracting the actual trapezius muscle that is running in the back of the neck. So let's have a look and show you from the side. So what we do is we're here and we tuck the chin in and we go up and down. So it's not like that, it's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're always keeping the posture correct, okay, when you're doing these exercises. Another one that we do, and I'll do this one from the front, is basically, again, what you've got to be doing is you're going to be in the correct posture, and all you're going to do is basically try and touch your ear to your shoulder. And what we're imagining here is we're having a bolt go through here and we're just trying to touch it, and you'll feel it when you get it right. So you don't want to make it like that because that's easy. You want to be there, okay, and then your shoulder needs to stay down. And the correct posture when we're doing it, if we do it correctly, if I turn to the side, is there. And imagine your head is in between two panes of glass or something like that. And all you're going to do is try to touch the opposite shoulder with that ear. Okay? So let's see it from the front. So we stay in correct position, yeah? And we look towards the front, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the next one that we do is basically the same. We need to keep that correct posture. So we look to the left and we look to the right. So we can do this together. It's like a rotation sort of exercise, okay? So the posture that we're keeping is our shoulders come back and they go down. And then we look to the left and look to the right, okay? Nice and easy. Let's do it from the front. So we're in correct posture. We're sitting there and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Now, what also we're going to do, the next one, we stay in correct posture again and we go circling the head. So, correct posture, pull the shoulders down, push the chest out, bring the head back. And then what we're going to do is rotate to the left. One. Okay? So let's do that from the front. We're going to rotate to the left, get in correct posture. Correct posture is in. And then we're going to go down and to the left. Two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we go in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, with the rotation exercises and the circular movement of the head, do them very slowly and they'll be okay. A lot of people say don't do them, and the reason being is people do them too quickly. Okay, so those two particular ones, the looking to side, and the head circular movement, do them slowly. How many sets would you do? You would do 3 sets of each movement for the desired number of reps, which is 10 in this case. and that's what you're looking to do. Why is the neck important? The neck's important for, like, basically you're taking care of the carriage of the head. Okay, your head is one of the heaviest parts of your body, and like I say, in today's society, if we're doing computer work and stuff like that, or we're on our phone all day, we're always looking down. So we need to strengthen the neck to actually be in a correct position, because if we don't strengthen the neck for everyday life, we're going to have posture problems, especially with the upper posture. And that takes us on to the next bit of shoulder stability and why we need to take care of the shoulders. There's also another reason as well, because the thing that controls your whole body is in the head, and it's your brain. And then what runs down the spine, and this is quite important as well, is the central nervous system. So we're taking care of the neck portion of the spine by basically working the neck area in that way, and we're guarding that against injury basically, and keeping it nice and free moving, because if you don't use your neck in the correct manner, there's going to be some kind of injury. Even if it's a very minor one, it can be really nasty, because you'll be waking up with, oh, I've got a stiff neck today, or you get headaches a lot. It's all related to the spine and the nervous system, okay? And that's why I think neck exercising, hand exercises, and foot exercises are really good, because what they do is you're taking care of the brain in a mad way, and you're getting the brain to react in such a way, and it's taking care of the nervous system. And what that does is the central nervous system runs down the spine. So if we're taking care of our shoulder stability and keeping ourselves in the correct posture, that's how we need to be. And then we've taken care of any imbalances in the shoulder by exercising the shoulder girdle properly, okay? And then that sends messages down the spine, and you go, right, because we've balanced up our shoulder girdle, there's no problem in the upper posture. So then the spine travels down to the hips. If there's any problem down there, we need to balance up the hips. So we balance up the hips, and there's no problem on the spine itself now. But what we've got to do to make sure everything's firing is work the hands and work the feet. Why? Because we've taken care of the brain and the spinal column. The brain is the computer, so to speak, and then the wirings are the central nervous system. But you've also got, and your central nervous system is in your spine. Your peripheral nervous system controls your limbs, and that takes the information back to your brain. So you squeeze your hand, and then the message goes back to your brain to contract the muscles. So by using your hands in any exercise and squeezing something hard, you get a better contraction, and your body learns how to use its muscles in the correct order. So you squeeze your hand, your forearm tightens, and then your bicep works better, and then your tricep relaxes to let your bicep work better. Okay? So that's my philosophy on training, because it works with the body, not against the body. Okay? By doing it in the correct way, you will not hurt your joints. My philosophy in training is work the central nervous system, which will help to work your muscles. But the most important thing when you're training is to take care of your joints. The wrist joint, through exercising the wrist joint, your elbow joint, your shoulder joint, your hip joint, your knee joint, your ankle joint. They are all important, because if you don't exercise them, they become inefficient and you get an imbalance. So you need to work them correctly. So unilateral movement is very important when you're taking on board my philosophy, because at some point you will be doing unilateral training, which is very good, as well as bilateral training. And my philosophy for training also includes, there's a stretch element where you do the exercise. So for instance, if we're doing the extensors of the forearm, that is stretched position for the extensor muscles. But that position there is a flexion for the flexion. Okay? The flexors of the forearm. If we come back here, now that's in a stretch position and that's in an extension position. Okay? But if we put the hand like so and we do a movement like we're pulling towards us or pushing away, that's working what is a mid-range exercise. So that's what you've got to look at as well. How to choose your exercises correctly for the body's actual mechanics. And that's what you've got to look at. The mechanics of the body never changes. What people like to make you believe is this machine will exercise your body better than free weights. Free weights are by far, I'll get it right in a minute, by far better than machines. But exercising with machines do have their place. The best machine that you can use is your body. Okay? So body weight exercises are very good for you. Exercise bands are very good for you. Okay? Every exercise is good for you if you look at it and logically place it where it's needed. Okay? You don't have to go to gyms to get the best out of it. You need to feed your mind when you're training. If you think something doesn't suit you and somebody says you got to do it, you don't want to do it. So the personal trainer in me says, I want to teach you everything I know about exercise. But I'm not going to know what's inside your mind until you start going, right, bang, 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 and telling me, Les, I don't like that. So I will bring a variation in and go, look, this is what you do. This is how you do it. Bam, bam. And we work for you, not for me. It's about creating your program to stimulate, more than anything, your brain. That's what it's about. All right. What I'll do, I'll bid you good night and God bless. And take care, guys. Take care, girls.